Welcome to Nevermind the Furthermore. Wait a minute, this music isn't right, the scene isn't right. Hang on. That's more like it. And now it's time for the show for all creatives. Nevermind the Furthermore. Your source for conversation, inspiration, and fun. With your host, Nicholas Anthony Tockert. He's an artist, a writer, a swordsman, and a game designer. He knows how to use the sword and axe in historical battles without anybody getting hurt too much. He's also the Manatee Man, Master of Marketing. And he may even have a guest or two. One thing, though, to be certain. Just don't call him a cryptid. With that, it's about time for the show. So sit back, enjoy, and have some coffee and chat with us.
Good morning, Nevermorians. I'm your host with the most, Mr. Nicholas Anthony Tockert, coming at you over the airways on WNTF. Nevermind the Furthermore. Nevermind the Furthermore is brought to you with the love and support of our good friends over at the Independent Creator Directory. That's right, folks. The Independent Creator Directory is your one-stop shop for the best and the brightest authors, artists, musicians, and creatives to help you collaborate and make your dreams come true. One of the hardest things to do as a small creator is to find the people who can help you make your project better. Layout designers, artists, musicians, proofreaders, and editors. Not naming people, but some people need them. Hi, my name is Nick. These people help you take your product from that rough, beautiful thing to a wonder to behold, to be sold, and make you that sweet, sweet author money. Those of you who know the humor in what I just said know how great it is. If you want to join their number, you can by simply dialing in and contacting Joe Bachman on IndieCD. And for a low cost of $40, you can have your site set up through them, a place where you can find what you've done, where you stream, a sort of hub, if you will, of wonderment and joy, all brought to you by our good friends over at IndieCD. And if you use Podcast One as your code, you can get half off that one lifetime fee. You may know I'm a little out of it. Please be merciful. I will explain after we talk about the fact that we're brought to you also by the Simple Sword, the Fighting Axe, and the Simple Spear, all part of the ongoing series of Western martial arts manuals designed to help you go from having never handled a sword to teaching the art to others, and the entire Big Stompy Robots universe, the quick plays, the core rule books, Eyes to the Sky, and Small Arms, all bits and pieces of a wonderful tapestry of lore and worlds and destruction based around a little game about blowing things up on the tabletop. Friends, I believe that gaming should be inexpensive, easy to learn, quick to play, and a good time. And big stompy robots consistently across the board is. And we will see you next September for StompCon 2. More news from that, but it is already set up. Now, to answer the one of the comments, because I've got a few, real bangers coming at me. People who want to donate to help keep this channel on the air can do so by simply hitting paypal.me/Nicholas Tockert and giving me your well-earned money so I can keep helping others earn well-earned money. You can also give money to Joe Bachman, and if I actually don't have a way for you to give money directly to Joe, so we'll have to do that. Now, at some point, he'll type something in and then hit blank, and we'll have give Joe money link, which is good because we need to give Joe money. Y'all did this to me. Okay, we're gonna go right into it. Yesterday, my accountability. My accountability is yesterday was one of those days. We realized that there were some things that didn't get picked up, and I had to go to Lafayette for said things. There we go. IndieCD.org/donations. Give Joe money so he can help keep our channels going. Thank you very much, Joe. I just wasn't sure where he wanted it.
Oh, I could answer that.
Just we know. We just Lord in heaven. Okay. I had to go down and get some things in Lafayette, which turned into a gigantic adventure because I had to pick up my meds, and we were dodging car wrecks and insanity. I'm like, what is going on? Is it a holiday? No, it was the night before a blood moon lunar eclipse, and I missed a big chunk of it because Mandy decided she wanted to nap right here. And I am a big, astounding sucker. But over the course of that, I did some running. I also made some contact with I attempted to make contact with blaster companies, and that will be expounded on the next episode of Nick Knows Nerf, most likely, depending on what my responses come through, because we have a misadventure. Anyway, so very little writing got done, but I had to do a bunch of the runarounds that I sometimes do. Came back, Mandy went to sleep, I couldn't. And see, here's the thing. You guys done put a curse on me. You got to be careful with this stuff. This is why I'm saying, y'all put that no rest for the cryptid thing on me. Well, guess what? I am not a cryptid, but I only got 3-ish hours of sleep last night, thanks to y'all putting that mojo on me. You got to think about where you're throwing your evil before you throw that evil on folks. So, I was working on a beautiful old blaster that I've been tinkering with that worked, quote unquote, but the spring was dying, a few other things. I had a repair kit. I'm gonna swap it out, make it sexy, because I do love the idea of sleeper blasters. And I worked for a couple hours dealing with stuck screws and misaligned parts. Got it all apart, swapped things, moved things, watched videos, put it back together, and at 3:30, 3:45, I have it all complete. I'm like, yeah, I'll talk about this. I go to prime it, and it jams. And I mean, just ugly jams, like, which means I get to take this thing apart. And I came to a decision at that moment. I came to the decision that all the parts are contained right now. I can crack that bad boy back open, take out the 30 some odd little tiny screws and get into it. Or I'll chill and I will chill. I will play a little bit of video games because I've seen it enough in the news and etc. for anything to, I don't need to see any more news. I really don't need to watch anything of quality. I will just tinker on Minecraft. Silly music's playing. I am tinkering. I'm not a cop to disengage the gears that had been spinning up. This is necessary. Apparently, the same part of my brain that fired up hyperfocus for fixing that Nerf gun did not want to let go of hyperfocus mode. I realized suddenly, I think I need to use the restroom. It's a little late. Close the thing, look at the clock on my phone as I am walking to see Mandy getting ready because it's 6:30 in the morning. And as we cross, she goes, have you been to bed yet? No. I didn't think so. Go on. It's like, I have a show in 3 hours, 4 hours. Well, then go get 3. And she's right. So, of course, I climb her in and crash. So, get up at my backup emergency alarm of 9:30 with a show to start at 10 and realize it's Wednesday and the garbage still needs to go out. And I need to get stabbed, which is why I went down to Lafayette to get that which I stabbed myself with. So it has been a massive Monday-style Wednesday jump start. I have been just spinning around, getting things done. And I am now, in all honesty, excited almost a little bit as I wake up and I feel my brain percolating and I hear the teachings of my youth that I heard many a Saturday morning as I was screaming through LaPorte County on a 50cc motorcycle. If you're going to hoot with the owls, you better be ready to scream with the eagles. Well, friends, I'm here to tell you that I may be blurry-eyed. I may be a little out of it, honestly. If I took my glasses off and I look too hard, I look like a Visine ad, or like I've been hanging out with Nita Lanning and Snoop Dogg or something, which I have not. But is that stopping me? Is that stopping us, dear friends? Not in the least. Am I 43 and should know better than pulling all-nighters on silly things just because I'm keyed up? Abso-fraggin-lutely. But I've done it before. I did it last night. And I will do it again. And usually out of these mindsets, these horrible cosmic resets, comes art and insanity. Now, to address a couple questions that have been sent to me. 1, I have not given up and gone fully digital per se. What happened is when my wonderful systems all jumped up to Windows 11 because it has to have AI, suddenly it's too smart to work with my printer, my scanner. I think it still talks to my printer. I've been using the same scanner for 20 years or so. There's no reason for it not to work. It's a bonehead scanner. It goes, geek, 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 and a picture goes in. I like it because it speaks a language that hits my zillennial, incredibly late Gen X or incredibly early millennial heart of, if my computer does it, sounds like it's giving the call and response to the opening of Joe Bachman's Behind the Code, if my extra device isn't really an extra device. So I will have to upgrade. And if I'm going to upgrade, I will be upgrading to a higher res scanner and doing that. To answer the questions about my DeviantArt that were sent to me. I also been there 20 years and I've about filled up my space. So in the fairly near future, I have to go through and pull off my older things, or I have to start a new gallery of some sort and do that and have room for, work towards a little bit more professional on the art side. That's a big choice. And up till very recently, we were planning and executing and recovering from running a convention. So I don't make extra big choices until that time comes. Beyond that, there will be a Nick Knows Nerf Thursday. I haven't filmed it. I was going to film one last night yesterday night to run yesterday, but that didn't quite work out. These things happen, especially with my non-scheduled pre-recorded program. So that is indeed coming for the people who are asking about that. To the folks who wanted me to contact Alec, I will be doing so probably today about that information, provided that it doesn't interfere with their schoolwork. So, Alec, if you are watching, good sir, expect probably a screenshot of what they were asking me to send you, because I'm in a very functional mood. Beyond that, I'm going to run Joe's ad, and, before I do, I just want to let you know that Lydia has been sus lately. Like, it got cooler at nights, and I'm thinking my undead office assistant might be just up to something. Something is happening in the house, and I also got a message that longtime viewers know that Lydia, my undead office assistant, had an affair with the Shoggoth one business night. Not something I like to talk about in my office, but they actually came together and made love and produced a lesser Shoggoth out of old Hawaiian shirts and other materials that were laying around the office that occasionally comes rifling through. Well, old boy, girl, eyeball, I don't know. Well, they kind of grew. So I may have some house guests either today or Wednesday. I may have to deal with these shenanigans. In the event anything stranger than usual happens or appears to be happening around here, don't adjust your sets. It's all perfectly normal. Just giving a heads up for maybe our Friday viewers. With that, I know I'm interesting, especially today. But Joe's interesting all the time, and you guys are more interesting than that. So what we're going to do is we're going to run Joe's ad, hop back. I'm going to go through the comments for a bit, and then we're going to open up some art, and we're just going to kick the tires and light the fires. So see you in a minute and a half. Bye. Alrighty, folks, let's hit the comments so that I can get down to the lovely artistic shenanigans. And yes, I will still be taking messages for the people who are asking. I know some of you really detest messaging through YouTube, and let's see where everybody is. Whoops. All 9 are on my YouTube channel, which is not nice, and that's kind of how I like it. Alrighty then. Ooh, okay. You may witness live me coming online mentally. Oh, don't take it that way. Good morning, Trey. How are you, my dear? Good morning, and good morning, Carl Witzman. Hello. Hey, Donna. Hey, Trey, Witzman, dude. Donna, fancy meeting you here. Yeah, you come here often. We didn't meet here. We met in a bar. We've already drunk up all the coffee, so I didn't need to run down and get her some more. You drank up all the coffee? You guys are looking at me and alleging that I'm a cryptid when they drank up the world's coffee supply? And greetings and accountability. I love accountability. Finished up a few last revisions for the 2025 version of Muncie Guide. Also doing a reading online in December. Woo! No, Trey. Woot! See, she said it better than I did. Thinking the Somerton Men story would be better in case there are kids watching. The Somerton Man story is better than the doing a reading of them. Oh, okay, you're doing. I put those two set. So hold on, Carl. I put finishing up the last revisions for the 2025 Muncie Guide, and also we'll do a reading online in December as more attached than they were. So I thought you were reading the Muncie Guide, like you were doing some kind of pre-recorded. Hi, I'm Uncle Carl, and welcome to Muncie. Because doing a pre-recorded, hi, I'm Uncle Carl, welcome to Muncie. This is an informational program. Would not be something that I'm sure would be really well used, well resourced, and well appreciated. No, not at all. Anyway, I'm thinking the Somerton Man would be better in case there are kids work. That makes sense. And pseudo accounting. Ooh. Making editor choose between 2 stories for next publishing. He's got both Luck of the Irish and To Bridge a Gap and needs to make a decision soon. Ooh. Man, your editor's gonna have problems. It's kind of scary. It's part of Jen Thompson's program to raise money for her bookstore. Interested parties should find her on Facebook. Oh, well, that's delightful. And now a reading. Jeez. Imagine me getting on here and doing a live reading of doing a live reading of one of the stories from Through the Thinning Veil, Volume 1. I mean, Through the Thinning Veil. Sorry. My literary helium hand started going up. As a white dude, I have to be very careful on how I raise my hand. But I suppose that depends on whether your editor has to go to jail for having too many weeds around the house. I am supposed to be fighting that epic battle against the town council myself. Battle on, Carl. Battle on. I'm not going in with you. One of us needs to drive the getaway car. Morning. Here comes the dawn. Shoop-a-doopy. That's Dawn, the wonderful person behind Buddy and Georgette Stories on Facebook. She is the big mama host of Indie CD 411, who only had a couple guests on her last program. It wasn't that big a deal. The audacity. No, Don did amazing trying to handle that many people, and it was a privilege to be the one of the obnoxious forces behind the screen. If you have had a chance to go over to Don's channel or check it out on IndieCD YouTube channel, Don Dulos did IndieCity 411, which is her news intro program, talking about a HoloCon special with Joe Bachman and Joe Bachman's right there smiling at me. Joe Doug McKeel, and had 7 guests and 2 people watching her back just because of awesomeness. And that is a wonderful, wonderful thing. And she did a good job all in all. I'm proud of her. And let's see. We'll get back to that, but good morning, Dawn. Lamau, greetings, greetings, greetings. I'll record a new fugitive from the law enforcement. In the ordinance application system, there are 2 forces. The law enforcers, the council members who hum in circles and write the laws, and the law enforcement agencies that ensure they are applied. My brain farted. That's okay. They can all be winners. Anyway, dumb. Or, I fought the lawn and the lawn won. I fought the lawn and the lawn won. Laughs. Calvin, Mom, stop moving my bed. In what can only be a very Nickian string of news and stuff, I do want to remind folks that yesterday was Elvira's birthday. Yes, Cassandra Peterson turned none of your dang business. She's still hot. Years old. And if there's anyone who has problems with looking at Cassandra Peterson, who is, again, none of your dang business, years old, as attractive, you may kindly find a very short pier to take a very long walk off of. So stop moving the bed. And yes, you can backtrack how I got to that little bit of truth being noted. And Thesis is giving greetings, and everybody's saying hi to Thesis. And Joe, through the Indie CD website and sorcery, is giving greetings and greetings and greetings. And hey, Don, is there a show tonight, or will you be taking the night off today? Oh, tonight's Wednesday. Shoot, tonight is Wednesday. That means Joe's taking the night off because he already said he was, and Don's taking the night off. Oh boy. Morning, Joe. Hey, Thesis and Joe. Up to you. I think I might take the night off. Monday wore me out. Oofty. Oofta even. I'm good with that. Okay, so they have plans. So no show tonight for Indie CD Network. We will be back Monday. Possibly. If I am conscious, I may do a the rendering is pain or something like that, because people have been asking me how I designed the miniatures for Big Stompy Robots. And I did that using a program called SketchUp, a very old version of the program. But you guys might like that. Save your energy for the 29th. What happens then, Witzman Dude? Muncie event in Danville, Donna. And come watch a new segment on my channel this Saturday. So, yes, Thesis has a show. He has a mystery guest, and we're very glad to see Thesis. Don't worry, I'm not neglecting Thesis. And really cool, Witzman Dude. I've got comment dump. Oh, go. Okay, let's go. Oh, cool. We've got Skylar Productions. Cool. I saw some people I haven't seen in a while. And we are VR Troopers. Here we go. Don't forget to like and share, folks. That's right. I'm fighting the good fight here so that you guys can keep receiving this bizarre entertainment. If you find it entertaining, please shout out yourself and dear friend watching on Twitch. through the IndieCD Twitch, thank you for your viewership. Yay, Muncie event. I'm pretty excited about that. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Grant Lanker, you've got your Kickstarter kicking up soon, don't you? And Don says, ooh, I do have a massage today. And we have greetings, and we have greetings, and we have greetings, and we have more greetings, and we have the Grant's return of the greetings, and Carl is even greeting me. And I don't have to work till noon today. And I don't have to be me till Monday. Okay. Hey, Nick, and I want a hub of wonderment and joy. Thank you for not the green rooming yourself, sir. I wish I was getting a massage instead of setting up a Pitbull concert. Do you mean the singer, or are there going to be those dogs that bark out Christmas carols? Because frankly, I know what my preference would be. Not the Green Room Part 2 already, and I'm innocent this time. And wow, off the rails early today. Where we're going, we don't need rails. This time, Dawn. Good morning, everyone, and happy Hump Day. Good morning, Chris Walker. And I don't know what Pitbull is because I don't pay attention to whatever's popular music. It's not an actual Pitbull. No, actually, I know who Pitbull is. Take it or leave it. Hey, Chris, I wish my back would let me help set up a concert and the massage. Squeak! Nice pop music, Star Grant. Bald head, short, wears sunglasses a lot, and is rich. I am not a couple of those things, and it's not fair. Hey, Chris. So we got more greetings. And hey, Foxy. Foxy's in, and as soon as Foxy, I must have greeted her too hard because she just dove in. Mainstream news is depressing, I believe, is conditioning the public for dreary days in the future. Given the fact that I am rather tired, and when I am rather tired, I tend to be rather honest, we are going to avoid even the topic of mainstream news because I have this bad habit of spitting out the truth and then living to regret it. Ironically, the sound you often hear for eagles is like it's the red-tailed hawk, because eagles don't scream like that. Yes, that is that, and the fact that the roar for the MGM lion is actually a tiger. Give also to the fact that every time they use the red-tailed hawk scream, my cats freak the bleep out. So yes, I am familiar with that. Don't know what brought it on, but I'm glad to see it. Can you tell the exact moment of the stream where Nick woke up while streaming? Okay. What? It's true. Okay, Bones. And it's true that you're Bones. Fair. Bones is that show with David Boreanaz and the person who looks like they may have been on Gilmore Girls, but I can never be sure and I always forget to check. Stranger than usual for the show? How would we know? If it suddenly turned dull and normal. I wish. No. It's going to be an interesting one. I hate having a job that takes away from the stuff I'm passionate about. It's up in the air with you because on one side you have fairly regular once-in-a-lifetime encounters with really cool bands, and on the other side you have that problem. But you're still making it. You're putting out comics. You're promoting stuff. It makes it harder, but not impossible. You guys are fighting the good fight. It is 49 degrees Fahrenheit this morning. See, that's part of the problem. It was perfect sleeping weather this morning when I wasn't sleeping. I am having fun, says Grant, here doing revisions on the Beowulf prequel, and I have to stop and go get ready for work. I assumed that if Nick showed up in a suit and started shilling for Raid Shadow Legends, and that would be strange. No, but I do have some merch that is in the works, tangentially, mockingly parodying that very endeavor. I've been carpooling with a guy from work, which is nice, but it means I have to leave early. Well, you do what you got to do. You have to pay the bill somehow, Grant. Don't let that get you down. It happens, Chris. And good morning, Willow Schuyler. Sweeter than maple syrup, our Canadian cutie has descended to come down to the lowly levels of the interwebs to see us. How can we be of service to you, my dear? And did it we say we weren't all cryptids too, Nick? Morning Willow, morning Blade, and Grant. The preview of the trade was absolutely gorgeous. Grant does good work. And greetings for Willow, and hey Willow. Should I do a dramatic reading of broomsticks and bread? Don't post it on my channel like the old dance story. Well, you do tend to experiment with formats you've seen other people do, so why not? See if it gets you views, man. And information about Jen and the Indie Authors Book Expo. Got it! At IABE515.wordpress.contact IAB. Willow! Willow does brighten things up. Thanks for the link. And my babies. And Willow is being kind enough to greet everyone, as is Grant, and thank you all. It was quite the undertaking, but you all helped make it successful. I don't know what you were talking about. I was just a snarky butt who had access to the brand things and could make sure that the number of times the show went off the rails would be clearly documented. It was a lot to juggle for a still new live stream show. Dawn did a very good job. Yes, she did. And thank you. And I'm glad that Dawn and I stayed to chat. We wouldn't have gotten a word in. No. Cassandra is a treasure of the world, especially the United States, along with Dolly Parton. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Cassandra Peterson is a blessing to us all. And I do. Hang on. I've got this. I think. Let me double check. Yes, I do. As you can see, the balance of my philosophical beliefs, shall we say. Into every light, there is a little darkness. Into every darkness, there is a little light. Anyway, moving forward. And I wish I could have stayed for the whole show, but I got booked a guest, and didn't want to let her down. I understand that. We understand that when you are streaming, as long as it doesn't interfere because of the network that you're streaming through, because simulcasting is not something a lot of the YouTube does not like. There are going to be times where, as many people as there are here, streams interfere with other streams, or they overlap. It just happens. And Willow asks a question. Can you find people do me a favor? Let Johnny know about your opinions on how to improve our breakfast show. He decided to have an outside company do an audit on our show rather than ask our fans. I'm going to say this before we go any further on that topic, because it is we are dealing with the rare and very honest tired Nick. Willow, hold on. I'm just gonna pause right here. I want the screen. Willow, hi. It's been a while. I have watched your career with extreme interest, in that you are a wonderful and talented soul, and you have gone from someone who had a massive timidity, I believe, is a word, and if not, it should be. I abused it, the English language. Forgive me, I'm an American. We do that. To a confident, competent broadcaster and a tour de force. There is a temptation that I have found that many people go through when you're streaming for a while. And you have to decide, are you going to reach out of your circle to get the and throw money at someone? Because I doubt he's getting a free audit. Throw money at someone rather than listening to your community. I can't say what he's doing. I certainly can't speak to it. But I will say this. First off, across the board, viewership numbers on YouTube have gone down quite a bit. This has more to do with the fact that people have, in the post-pandemic world, have gotten busy again. And it took a lot of people, frankly, a lot of time, even though it was perfectly legal and safe to socialize and new normal, to get back to that. Whatever happens, I will say this, there are a lot of companies that are out there that will say, we will help you get more views. We will help you, for a fee, we will get you more views. And the vast majority that I have heard of from dealing with the back end of a lot of different networks from across the political spectrum that would shock most people, I have found that in the short term, yes, your numbers look great. And that's because a lot of them have subscriber bots. And they use subscriber bots and fake accounts to buoy your numbers, to trick the algorithm to pushing you harder because of that. I would be very cautious with any outside firm that would have you go against what you want to do. Organic growth actually works. Now, I am 2/3 of the way to getting monetized, as in me personally, on this network and mine. So I've got two networks with different two channels on YouTube with different subscriber numbers, and many of them do not actually overlap, that I've gotten organically. It has taken me a while to get here, but I do find that the slow organic route is probably better. I would, if you have questions, you might want to talk to fellow broadcasters. They might be able to see technical issues that you don't see, or behind the doors things that you don't see. So perhaps reaching out to Nita Lanning might be a great idea. I don't know how she'll respond. If she'll respond, she's a busy lady, but she's also something of a guru when it comes to such things. I would also, I would just look around. But definitely some fan polls. YouTube offers a lot of fan interaction tools that, because I go through StreamYard, I forget are there. I don't spend a lot of time in YouTube Studio except to check my own numbers, which if it's your channel, you should have access to. Checking your analytics is one of the best ways to get it. But I may go back and see what I see through a just looking in the past. I haven't been able to get your show as often as I would like. Largely because when I'm not working the show, I'm writing books. trying to teach my son or running a couple businesses, being one of those diabolical, evil business type CEO tycoons that, America is always known for being on the verge of becoming a dollar menuaire, I tell you, I had a dream of being a dollar menuaire and being able to go to like the different store value meals and get whatever I want, whenever I want from the value meals. And they raise the prices on the volume meals. Oh, America, why are you moving the goalposts? But with that being said, if there's anyone who can help her out, being Willow, please do so. But I ended up doing a pretty fun little show too. Excellent. Ask. We understood. And yes, I shared a short bio about the awesomeness that is Elvira, the Secret Humor Group. That woman is a legend. There's a lot of tragedy and uniqueness. But one thing I find rather humorous is, while myself and Cassandra Peterson are not the same age, myself and Elvira basically are. And she has been a positive force my entire life. And literally some of my earliest memories are being a little guy sitting behind the corner of my dad's legs while he took a nap like a fort to watch Zontar, the Thing from Venus, and other great films like that. And my dad would be sound asleep during the movie, wake up for her little interlude, not the green room, but fall asleep as soon as the commercial came back, wake wide back up to watch her portion, and then be back asleep for the rest of the movie. It was the dangest thing. It was like he was motivated by something. Sorry, I didn't see it live. I've seen her before, Grant. Did I miss? Okay. Nope. Okay. Feels like I missed a comment, but that's okay. And we go back to where we were. And here we go. There we are. There we are. Thank you. I'm glad that I know what it is, Don, because UKSHG sounds like some umbrella corporation level evil group. Because it is. I have opinions, Willow, that I will only share in the green room, which is probably wise. It probably is thesis. LOL. I understand, Carl. I will say this. Being that some of us are inclined, whenever something goes wrong, to instantly blame ourselves, I have never seen you do anything, Willow, and all the time I've watched you, that would drive away viewership. I've only seen you be a force of attraction for viewership. And I expect that you will retain that status. I have to agree with Carl, Willow. Ugh, have to get ready for work. We'll have a good day at work. Wait. From working out means I have to leave earlier. Either I have deja vu or I accidentally read that before. But yes, you have a good day. I will message you both with my opinions later. I need to pick your brains anyway. I will keep my opinions to myself as well. Sorry if I missed someone. Hi, Grant. It's okay. Before you get started on your art for today, I'm way behind. Nick, time lapse. And you know what? Hold on. Because I do need to get to my art side of things. I have to create one. Sorry, I was doing some other work. And if any of you got to see it, I actually threw that one up on DA ahead of all the things I backlogged. I know I've been bad. Okay. And we will set this up so it's time lapse. And we'll get back to that after I catch up with the comments. Yep, lots of scammers out there. I know I just now reached 100 views on my Vampire Squad promo video. Wow, because that got pushed around quite a bit. I'm surprised. And hey, Gray, hiya. Need to get back in the loop. Had to do an oil portrait commission and finished it over the weekend. Plus, my grandson is born on Friday morning the 13th. Well, congratulations, Gray. Hi, Gray Wolf. Hey, Gray Wolf. Everybody's green Gray. Congrats on the new grandson. I'm surprised that she's... I am not stating her her age out of respect. Other than at her age, she can still stop a clock. Appreciate your thoughts. Anytime. You deserve them. And Gray, you're only a few months older than I am. Congratulations on those of you who have made it to 65 and over. I am going to run an ad. Let me see. Actually, because Thesis has a new format coming out Saturday, I'll run his ad. We'll be back in just about 30 seconds. No biggie.
Welcome, friends. I'm Delighted Thesis, and this is my TS. Come join me every Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Mountain Time as we discuss Chinese culture, history, philosophy, and of course, martial arts. You can find me at youtube.com/BLADDTH3SIS. Pull up a chair, grab a cup of tea, or the drink of your choice, and join the discussion.
Alrighty. And we got one more quick comment. If my family is any judge, my dad's side, I will still have many, many years to go. And my grandmother's 90, and still lives alone and does pretty well. I hope for longevity, but I am also aware. And with that chipper note, let's go right into the art. Actually, here, I know you guys like to see that I am here, so let's tuck me here. Yeah. And I can't art without jams. And unfortunately, I don't, I have to be very limited. But the thing saving you guys from the heck of having to listen to Feeding the Ducks on repeat is the generosity of Dan Hallfield. So I'm going to start with Hold My Beer and Watch This Stuff, which is the last on one of his tracks. And we'll pull it back down because you guys tend to like it at about 20. And we'll keep the fires and light the tires on the first image of today. We're going to do at least 3 based largely on how motivated I am feeling. It's mid-September, so we are approaching leafy moss. So I'm feeling pretty motivated. Let's keep going. I'm going to open up with a nice, soft, whoa, that's way too big. That's still way too big. There we go. A nice, soft evening image. Whoa, you don't need that much. There we go. That looks about right. And we are as usual using Clip Studio Paint. I know it is a paid program. I can work with some free programs, but this works so nice. And I want this very twilighty, easy, chill kind of purple because I am feeling purple today. So we're going to do this. And I always try to open up with a very loose, kind of chill landscapey painting because landscapey paintings do tend to make people comfortable. And let me come back up here so I can make sure I can see your comments. Autumn skies, exactly. Now I've switched to the heavy brush. I am grabbing a nice, what is that, light tan, light brown, brown 2? Brown number 2. I know I could go through the palette and make my own, but this works. And we're on a second layer. So we're just establishing a nice bit of base to build off of. Because I have very distinct, I have images in mind. I'm feeling, like I said, I'm feeling festive. I'm feeling autumnal. I am feeling that is way too small a brush. There we are. And I'm still going to throw the brush over here. Part of the coolness of this tool is it gives the brush strokes. In my travels, when I picked up a few things that I need for the this program and a few other things, I got myself a new sketch pad. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's see. I may do a surprise program tonight. I may not. I'm going to put it that way because if I don't get a nap, I may be cranky. But I usually manage to pull something to make things more mellow. And let's see, I want to start a little more zoomed in than usual. Not bad, but we're just gonna, throw up a nice happy tree here. As you see, I have been spoiled by the ink pens, which the more ink pen-like brushes on this tend to narrow as your pressure hits, but when you're using a paintbrush like this, it instead widens. It lightens, so you get this kind of dusty look, which is great, but it's not what I'm looking for. Now, I will say, having used the Artist Soul versus the XP pen, my XP pen felt a little more precise. I have to be a little more bit aware. And well, let's see what we have here. In case cat lunchtime occurs while Nick is drawing, everyone have a great day. Thank you, Carl. He did this time. And morning, men are here to dig up our yard and find that broken pipe. Hi, Alec. I will try to screenshot you some requests. There's some business coming your way. That's wonderful, Foxy. You too, Carl. Naps are wonderful when I can actually sleep. Frustrating when I cannot. And we're greetings for Alec. And oh, fun. And more greetings for Alec. Okay. I like to do something like this, especially when I want to have a subject beyond simply what I'd already planned. So you get a nice tree going, and you get that background feel, and it's good. It's a good thing. I like my trees to be a little spindly, a little gnarled, they've seen some stuff. Do that. Oh, there we go. Now, we've got a tree, we've got this vast kind of spacey thing going. That's groovy. I can dig it. And winter skies are crisp and blue sometimes. And if someone told me how much I would enjoy naps as an adult back when I was a child, I would have looked at them like they were crazy. Yeah, we're going to say yeah, and I'm going to keep moving because that commentary occasionally inspires other thoughts from folks. And I am really not looking to start that level of conversation up right now. Now I'm going with some nice kind of wobbly short grass. It take a while, but that's fine. Squiggle that in. This is a good way to warm up, though. And we warm up. I'll do character design or something dramatic later. I can always fall back on dramatics as time passes, but I don't normally like to have hard transition lines, but actually, yes. No, I know what I want to do. That wasn't what I was going to do, but you know what? I'm going to make it work anyway. I kind of like it. Just do a little bit of this action. Use rock goodness. Okay. I'm starting to see where I'm going now. Going off there? Yeah, but I want to be rock. There we go. I'm starting to feel the picture form itself. And I do like these because this is what loosens up and gets the whole brain box going. Is the idea of what is this saying? What is the picture trying to tell me it wants to be? I am very rarely the master of my artwork. Usually I'm just holding on for dear life. These says, while spring skies are green, summer skies are painted red, while in autumn yellow leaves are seen. Thesis is really in his self today, and I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. He's feeling philosophical. I am curious who his guest Saturday will be. It will probably be someone very interesting. But we're just gonna get some, and I tend some light, darker shading. Just play with this a bit. Yes, there are. I have some commissions for you, Alec. Bye, Donna. Have a good one. I'm going to come back to the spray brush, and I want to drop it just a bit. And I'm going to do this like so. Now I'm leaving the brown because what I am doing is detailing the bottom of the water as it pools and flows and does its thing. You can see the rocks. So we're going to have some different colors through here. Stone. Get some roughness in here. And yes, there should be an art commission for you that was requested, and I will send you the information shortly, Alec. I hope you are doing well and completing your homework because everybody will scold you. And I hope your days are going better than they have been. I really do like this little splatter spray tool because it does save my hands quite a bit. And then we will come down here. We can actually use a small. I'll put some patches of vegetation underlay. So let's get thicker in the cool areas. And now we get to have a little bit of fun. Oh, wrong brush. I need my brush back. Let me see. My colors. It's been a long time since I tried to draw a trout, but there's a little bit of a trout or coho making its way. You won't be able to see it because it's just a blur, but that's okay. I know what it is. That's what's a blur. Now, remember the blur brush can be definitely your friend. They're dealing with more of that's a little too powerful for me. I did that a little too hard. There we go. Lightly. The water. Come on. No. But it can't be too consistent. You have to see the rocks and the shapes. It has to feel natural. So that's what I'm going to do here. What I'm doing is I'm just playing and I'm smudging things around. And I can instantly make shades with it to soften. This really should be more like so. You start to get different feelings off of that. That's nice. Yes, just a little bit. Oops. May come back and do some brush strokes over this, but yeah. I'm just dabbing it a little bit. No, dabbing. No. And okay, school is going. Things are going slightly better here. Excellent. That's what I wanted to hear. Well, I want things to be happy for you. Yeah, I have to be careful not to let my personal greed interfere with their situation. I have to do the right thing. Now, the next thing that needs to come up here is this yellow, and we can go up to the sprayer again. We're going to run color spray. We're just going to hit it like this. Just going to let that give a baseline like so. Then we're going to come into the paints. We're going to go photoism. And we're going to hit another color. We're going to hit much bigger. So I want the thicker bits closer to the tree and work my way out. I want that odd sense of translucentness. Here, some orange. Nope, orange. There we go. You can see this is going to blend right into some brown over here. That's nice. We're just playing, guys. Back to the sprayer. Tip that with, again, deeper one so it stands out a bit. See, now we're starting to get that layered quasi effect without having to put the leaves exactly how they could be. And now we're getting towards the well, not quite there. The subject of our little endeavor. See, I like that. Oh, yeah, I like that. Some cat tails. because this is my favorite part of summer/fall, where the days are cool and the nights are cool and the days are hot, and there's work to be done, but life is kind of groovy. That there. I'm using a lot of different textures. Cattails require the water to be a little slower, so it would make sense that they're kind of sheltered. Some more things up. Just want to give some drain to the water. Now I've done it here. What I'm going to do is very lightly make sure that there is a distinct blur behind each and every cattail. There we go. Did it cross over a little bit? Oh no. But that's going to give it that get that one fish going. Now, up on back to our tree, we need a bit darker. And I want my paintbrush back. I want to shrink it down quite a bit. No, that's not my right brush. That is that. Just gonna give it some natural shading. Now, see, usually I encourage a lot of layer work and using some of the tools to get the effects. But whenever I'm doing a landscape piece like this, especially first warm-up, I like to keep it semi-traditional and use just techniques, switch the brushes, but use techniques that I'm used to get the effects I am going to. Which is giving me quite nicely. Now, that leaves me, I'm going to do another layer because this one's going to be a little more complicated. I don't want to do this. Actually, what I want to do, I don't know if I can use a blue sketch on here to make this work, but we'll see. Oh, I can. So, this is actually a temporary blue layer. And that's off scale though. Where's my crap? There it is. Lasso. First we're going to move that up to about here. Rotate a bit. That's not one. Rotate a bit. And move it there so that she notices. Yes, about there. Okay. That's the greatness that you can only do with okay, she wants to go that way, we can do that. Like so. Give her a little basket. And a very important kind of mushroom we have. And we'll do this. And we'll go right here. Just little place markers so that I can come back and I can paint this in how I want. There we go. And now I can go add a layer because this layer won't exist for long. And whoop. Let me see. Oh, good, Alec. We wish you all the best. Keep up your schoolwork now. It will help you in the long run. And when you need help or interact, we're here for you, of course. Looking good as usual, Nick. I need to get going. Happy hump day, everybody. See you Friday. See you Friday, Chris. Thanks for dropping by. Don't ask me about math. You will reveal the depths of my ignorance and apathy. See you later, Chris. I don't. Well, I do teach math. Likely, I don't like to because I have to work around my dyscalculia. But it does happen, and since my son probably will have some variant of it manifest, I don't really mind. I don't normally do what I'm doing right now, technique-wise, but I want to see. I'm trying to get more of crossing the streams artistically. Now, this hat was inspired by one I've seen Trey use. And, I want to give my witch. I don't know. I want purple won't. Let's do purple again. I like that. I should have gone more traditional than that. Let me see. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I do want to go deep. Yeah, I want to go a little more natural with it. Yeah. Normally, I'd be all about the anime hair, but there's enough going on here that the character can power. Oh, she has some green streaks or something. We can see like she seems like she can power having brunette hair. Minor? I think that's the word for brunette. I want to say Spanish. I found an utterly delightful animated video not too long ago. This someone here. That looks awfully white. Oh, I used the eraser. No, it's all right. I actually need to darken her up a bit. She reads one more. Oh, we're starting to get shapes that are recognizable. I'm trying to get the kind of a lamplighter feel of this young lady, but not quite the same. So, see how well that works. We can leave just a little. I'm leaving that space so I can keep my shapes more clearly defined. There we are. It's like, she noticed the fish. She noticed the fish. That's not the alarm. Actually, let's see. Good. So, that's not bad. And then a little bit more basket. We'll just paint that in. We'll go to this pen. Let me go nice pen. I want this to have very little whispers of different textures and colors to it. And here, I do wish Trey were a little bit more active. I think she would enjoy the fact that I'm putting morels under the tree. And she, as the spit lady is across the morel, let me see how this look up is. Nice. I just need to do a little bit of close work here. Oh, I grabbed the exact color. That's fine. Well, the dark is not a problem. Let's do this. Okay. I made this so I can go. This is the right color. There we are. And we've got. I want to get the traces of that green out box. No, it's actually not. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Not bad. A little bit of hard lining, but let's see. See you later. See you. Oh, 1 second. Dog says good morning, Xander. He says hi. So does Foxy. And I'm in charge of all the finances for me and Foxy, because I'm the math person in the house. And yes, you don't overdraw us. It started taking me a long time on this one. I was getting kind of into it. It happens. But I realized I've taken up a little bit more time than I normally allow myself. So I'm going to play with this just a bit. Make sure that's the proper sense of shooting. Honestly, I'm inordinately blue. That's a little too hard of a shadow. This is not that much shade hard shadow. That. Yeah, I think that is a fun, fairly festive piece. Oh no, it needs something. Hold on. It needs something. Is that an ad? No. And because I want to throw an orange one out here too. And put some blue off. With that very, very well. A little bit more backside. There we are. So we've got a couple of cats just frolicking a bit. Yeah, I like that one. I took some time and apparently, while I was working on it, needs a cat. Oh, the joys of bagel toasted with butter and sugar on top. That's a good way to start the day. I started the day with a breakfast shaky thing that I had for days just like this. We're going to stop the music for a moment. I'm going to run an ad, and then I'll wrap this picture up, and we'll get started on the next. But we did that. Let's do, for fairly obvious reasons, this. Alrighty, and since you've been listening to the same song for a while, I'm going to come up and just go all the way up to the top of his stuff. This is highly energetic particles from Dan Hallfield, used with permission, and that can go right there. Now I want to do a little bit of wrap up to this picture. Kind of southern. So a few gaps that need to be addressed. And I do love that she's barefoot but wearing gloves. That is the most I'm going out harvesting things image that you could get. It just, the aesthetic makes sense if you know. Not bad. I also like her proportions. She's a little more realistically proportioned than some of the other stuff I did. But this needs a sit and make sure. Down here, no, I don't like that because that made it look like I signed direct. Yeah, I want two of them. And file. Oops, there we go. File, save as. Whoops. Crossing the harvest stream. Do that. Give that a moment. We will export the king because eventually I want to be able to put this up pretty. Quite like that. We will export the time lapse. And I have a couple more pictures to knock out. That's not too bad. We'll just do that. And then I get to come here. Hold on. Get away. No. Good. Right here. Let me check that I'm where I need to be. See, I'm not. I need papyrus. I actually like how this is looked in papyrus. Feel free to laugh. I know it's an older font, but it always gives me a the librarian feel, and that makes me happy. So, never mind the furthermore. And I'm going to need to make, because the purple is so, no, that makes okay. Yeah, I'm going to put it right there. Point. And we will. I gotta check my calendar real quick. So 23. Okay. We'll go File. Export single layer. JPEG. MTF. 9/23/24. We're getting it done, friends. Boy, am I glad that cut was empty. There's my garbage here. There's my garbage here. Okay. Okay. Now that that's done, we can set a new one up. Get that going. Close the old one. It's going to say it needs to be saved. I'll save it even though I need to tinker with it. And we will get the time lapse started. Time lapse. And let's look at the chat real quick. Yes, Matthew, you. Yes, please put your link in the chat, Matthew. That's why a lot of people come on my program. Promote it. Tell us what your Kickstarter is about. Speak.
You need to wrench them.
Oh, I need to wrench him. One moment. I'm going to run an ad. So let me stop the music, and I'm going to run a sizable ad so that I can get what I need done.
Hey there, everyone. This is Donna Carlene. Want some romance mixed in with a dead body or more? Then you enjoy my Hunter's Ridge series. Set in a small town in Alabama, it's the story of Northern Rider computer tech Carly Simone and the love of her life, Captain B.J. Martin of the Hunter's Ridge PD. But life in a small town is not all roses and beer, as Carly's expertise in true-life crime-telling makes her the Hunter's Ridge murder expert. And then there's nowhere to go dancing except the Dixie with his country music. But Rocker Carly can adjust, can't she?
All right, if that worked, you should be moderator, and it should let you share the link. And while we wait eagerly to find that out, I need to do some more drawing. And Alex says, I just realized I have a bowl of rocks and a bag of googly eyes. I know what I'm doing after school. Delightful. Matthew, remember to send that info to Joe. You are a member of IndieCD, I believe. Forgot. And yes, after school. Do your work. You have to catch up because you got behind. What am I drawing? I had something I was going to work on. Give me a moment. Nick, you have reference pictures on your phone? I always have reference pictures on my phone. Alrighty then. Strangers in the night. Okay. Let me see what I have to work with. Kitten in the Witch Hat. And hold on. There's the check out Night Slayers #1 Kickstarter, and that's the link. And you want a Kitten in the Witch Hat. It's a little early for the full-on Kitten in the Witch Hat. But I've got something I'm going to work on. We'll see if I can get this to work. Oh, no. I don't like to sketch in that. There we go. I need something smoother. So what we're going to do is I'm basing, and this is a little high, isn't it? It's a little high for the space I have. That's okay. There we are. Slight droop of the shape. Just line that. And you see that needs to go up. We're still in the blues. Go here. I'm going to flail out here. Here a bit. Kick this leg out. Needs a little excess, but that's not bad. I'm just a little too big because I've been working on a different size of canvas lately. That's okay. So I'm going to shrink it down a bit. In a bit, like momentarily. That goes like that. Track the body lines. So in and out. Straight side plate. Yeah. I'm not far off. We're getting there. That's the nice thing about being able to look at a pose. You can tinker with it a bit. It's really annoying me, but there we go. That's not bad. There we are. But getting the shape I want. That. And the shoulder rolls. This will cut in. See, this is the difference between sketching with doing the full construction behind, and you working from a reference lets you kind of hybridize out, but you still need some of the construction lines just to track placement. There we go. this arm's going to come across here. Like so, it's fairly muscular. Come across right here. And there's the hand. Okay, I need my lasso for a moment because, like I said, I drew it a little too big. I told you guys that was going to happen. So this is the benefit of digital. If you get off scale, you don't have to redraw everything. You just have to tinker a little bit. Now, is that good? Yeah, it's good. I can fix that. Oh, I forgot the music. And let's see. Before I get into it, I may never have birthed any human babies. That doesn't mean my mom gene doesn't run deep within me. I understand. Mom gene for the win. LOL. I was born with the Viv look embedded deep inside of me. I'm shocked that you would say that. I'm just shocked. And I'm going to turn that into a Not the Green Room in just a moment, too. I mean, not here, but. And Nice Layers is a comic about two paranormal investigators who fight monsters for money. Awesome. Carl's in lurker mode. Excellent. In a world that doesn't believe. I like this video, and so can you. Now, see, that's what I love to hear, guys. And while you guys are deciding what to like, let's run some more jams in the New Orleans mud. And here we go. And go back up to the comments and tap that. And we are this one is not going to go quietly. This one's going to be a little bit challenging. But then I can worry about the fire effect. Make it melt because why not? Same thing, but you know that's hanging back. I need to do some a little bit of erasing. Whoa, not with that eraser! Man, something must have offended me if I broke out an eraser that big. Let's see. How do you send your trailer to Joe? I can reach out to you, or Joe can reach out to you later and send you the link to the secret ad folder, and from there you can put it in. Okay, that's enough. I'm going to tinker with that on the next level because all I need to do is right. That way we can preview it. All right. This. About that, enough that I can work on her face again. I need to. There we go. She needs a little bit more space, and that'll be done on the inking layer where I figure things out. Thank you. I yoinked this pose, and this is actually an inspired kind of fan art of a performer. Inspired by a performer by the name of Flo Man. A little bit of homage. There's that word again. Just like that. And I like that. I'm going to have to tweak the details because she's actually wearing a very fitted bodysuit. I'll make sure that things are, copacetic here. I don't know. I'm kind of on a Jeep cam. I think I'm Zero Man, but I think I'm kind of on a Jeep cam. Let's see if I'm feeling Zero or Jeep cam today. I'm getting way in here. Expand way up here. And that's actually way too big for it. It would help if I'm not. Okay, cool. If I'm not on the blue layer. Now that's the setup, and that's the actually, I think I like it. Oh, can't do it that way. Cool. The zero better. Okay, it's a little smoother right now. And I'm going to zoom way monstrously into literally the pixelation point because the scale and resolution I'm running to keep YouTube happy and to keep my file sizes down for the ads is not the biggest. And I'm okay with it. But it does let me do some things like this. And you like the pose? I'm glad. Back out just a bit. We're going to pull on down. And yeah, what kind of things do you guys have for Halloween going? What are you guys plotting? What makes the season for you? I'm always curious about such things. Because, like, for me, part of it will be, plan for today is to do some yard work and maybe set up to possibly have a fire if I can get really productive. Start setting up to have a fire this weekend. I have some things that need to burn anyway. I do like a good pair of goggles. I wasn't sure if I was going to go with goggles on this one, but I can't help it. So we're going to go with goggles. Like, I know zoomed in like this on this size, the resolution looks kind of crummy. But it's totally worth it, I think. Earring action here. And then we'll up here. Check already clear mark. And no homage is not an insult. This kind of simple. I'm not looking to do the world's most complicated braid. I just want it to look good. I think. Come on, here with this. Yeah, the shoulder. Pull back up. This will take a while. And art does take a while sometimes, guys. Even silly art where I'm just doing thumbnails and stuff. I mean, I'm still faster than a lot of folks, and I'm blessed to be able to be so and do so. nice sound. I think I got that line right. Actually, I think I got that line backwards. No. Part C10. Alrighty. A little bit of necessary curvature. Let's scan out because I feel like I'm starting to lose track of where my scaling is. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm still gonna have to work on the outfit, but that's not right. Come here, here, here. Pull that. We talk a little bit there. Rid of this. Sometimes I use my lines, sometimes I ignore my lines. They're always helpful. It's just complicated to explain how and what they're doing. What's helpful. Right here. And we have some bumping here in the background. This sample running around. He is allowed to. Here. Here. Right. So, heel top. I am making myself suffer needlessly. That's okay. Why are you doing another long boot when you know it's going to be a pain in the butt? Because it looks so good. Alrighty. Now, decide what I want her outfit to be yet, but I need to come up here. Yeah, it's going to be and do the. This is going to be a little tricky. Because, I didn't just pick an easy, simple look. No, that would have been too easy and simple. I had decided I'm going to be massively dorky with my whole set situation here. This. And yep, hands are my weakest point. But for gloves, because I need to start building an outfit out anyway. The actual individual is wearing a fire retardant bodysuit, but because people get so funny, and I'm looking at you all, you know who you are, I have to be sure to kind of maximize everything that's sane so that no one gets the wrong idea. Thank you all for being so helpful and so But, and let's see. Have a great day. Off to be adulty. Sorry about that. Thank you. I will watch that video tonight, Matthew, because I always watch the videos before I stream them, just as a double check, because I've had some where people forgot that this wasn't the Twitter stream, and about halfway through I had to go, I need a different version. I'll mess with that a little later. That's this whole flaming swoosh thing. But please don't take offense at that. It's like I vet any guest I have rather carefully. And I pre-watch all the videos so that I don't have an accident and get myself into trouble. Do this. That's it. I'm trusting her a bit more than the source model. Again, to just make sure everything is copacetic. I need a manageable eraser for a moment. Thank you. And it needs to be a hard eraser. In a manageable size. Now, let's come back to my pen. Zoom out to do the little bit of background we have going, which is not much, but it is enough. Do this. Zoop. And I'm going to play with the letter placement just a bit, so it's going to look really bad for a second. But see how that looks. Not bad. Not great, not bad. But now I can clean it up a bit and start adding the bits that will make it a little more reasonable. There we are. Now we're going to start doing some really interesting things, because this is where this image is going to start getting what I want it to do, which is multiply. We're going to zoom in. I'm going to grab a nice 15%. Let's start with a 20. Boom. All right. And then we're going to grab our eraser. But remember how I said that soft eraser? Yep. We're going to start just like this, because I want to focus right now on shading and light effects. And I want to do that so that I can get the practice in. So I feel I need some practice on it. I want to get a little bit better. And if I'm going to do a show like this where I'm streaming and talking, whoops, got a little wild there, that's okay. I can definitely do something like that. Actually, should we light up most of the face? So, I'm not going to go like that. No, it's just, yeah, let's just do it like this. Now we can kind of see better the shape and the way it affects the tone. sort of an underlighting jam, which I am absolutely here for. And let's just give this a background effect and lighting on the side too. I think that looks cool. And we'll put a bit of the cool light right here. Whoa! Grabbed the wrong thing, my friend. Right here? Yeah. It would be on top of the foot. It would be thicker on this thigh, perhaps it comes towards the knee. So put it up there because of how we're doing things. There we are. Now we're starting to get some nice setup. I've, through very simple means, this so that we don't have there's some over some grass here. Trick it just a bit so that you can see the grass better. Should she be playing with fire over grass? Probably not. She should do it over sand. But I like the details, so I'm not going to complain too much. Shh! Don't tell on me. Now we're going to add another layer, another multiply layer. Grab this, but instead, I'm going to come over here to my middle pen. Pull that way down. And I'm going to start playing with the shadows now. Because this is going to give me a very, very stark relief between the shading and the lighting. I'm going to do some hard shadows to start. Figure out where they are, what looks right to me. That's one thing you have to remember. You want your images to always kind of pop. And that means you have to look at things like, how do the shadows work? And occasionally, I think it's not perfect, but it's telling. And that's what you want. You want your art to tell. You want it to show, not tell, and the way it speaks. You know? There we go. Such a strange little piece. Now I'm going to do this again. I can come back. I know it sounds ridiculous. Grab my fill tool, and it still says refer only to editing layer. Put it on multiply so I don't scare anybody. And I'm going to hit it again. Pow. I know. It seems nuts. Bear with me. Have faith. Have faith. Take the sprayer. Go soft. And now I can work on adding the absolute brightest. And what it does, by doing it this way, it mutes things down makes the story a little more subtly visible. I like to sometimes, when I'm doing shows like this, not tell you that I'm working towards, and this is a basic lesson on light and shading in the simplest fashion. You never say something like that. That would imply that I am doing all this on purpose and I have some kind of dastardly scheme. Some kind of bizarre plan, if you will, to help you become better artists by focusing on specific techniques. But that would imply that I know what I'm doing and it's all been on purpose. And time for you to run for the day. Need other things done, including lunch. See y'all next time. See you, Joe. Hope it was at least entertaining for you. And believe it or not, friends, I'm going to do one more layer. Yes. Why am I doing one more layer? Not the multiply flood again. How dark is this picture going to be? Well, it's going to be. Actually, give me my sprayer. I'll hold control. And it's going to be. Oh, no, I need a white spray. Like this circle goes slow. Have a good one, Joe. We appreciate all the hard work you're doing in the background and keeping NBCD going. Sorry, burn the stretch. Yep, doing another one. Plunk. I want this to look right. However, this one. This is the vignette. This one is the vignette. We're going to pull out all the stops on this for a second. Hold on. How's that? Is that moody enough for you guys? Does that look like stuff is going on? I'm coming all the way down to the sketch layer. And here, go here. Rub my pen. I like this one. And see, that's what we did is we focused on the basic use of layers, the basic use of shading, and how to apply mood using very, very simple tools. This one will be style, save as fog, fire, Festival, because that seems like a good name for it. And we will export single light. The PNG, Fall Fire Festival. Okay. And we will export the time lapse. And yes, I have a huge chunk of time lapses I need to update. For my time lapse thing, I have a huge chunk of art to update. I may be making a secret art folder in the near future. I'm not quite sure. We will see. There we go. And now we come here. We go red. We go right here. And we never mind the furthermore. Do I want that? See, this is where it's going to be good. So I'm tempted to put it there and get the slide. Oh, I like that better. I like that better. It looks lurky. File. Export single layer. JPEG for size. NTF. 9:25. Whoa. Man, he's messaging me thinking I'm done, not realizing I'm running late. That tells you how late I'm running today. 24. Bam. 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 And new. Open up a new one. Close the old one. It's going to ask to save. Save. And file. Time lapse. Record. Now, let's do something entirely different, shall we? Let's do something entirely different. What shall we do? That one, well, that one will work, but this is for a Friday. This is for a Friday. Let's get my blue sketch pen out. What do we want to do? Oh. Okay. I just had a bit of a brain fart. So what we'll do is we will run an ad, and I'll come back, and we'll see what's popping in my head.
Hello, I'm Dan Hallfield. I'm the senior editor and publisher of Abelian Webzine, the world's oldest free creative writing e-zine since 1997. Since then, we have helped over 500 amateur writers learn what they needed to turn pro. www.aphelion-webzine.com and read not only what we've got going on right now, but 28 years worth of our archives of stories. Thank you very much.
I'm thinking that one, we need it's not the angle I was looking for. Trying to decide what I'm in the mood to draw to deal with my. Okay, cool. Okay, let's get a little crazy. Let's get a little crazy. Starting to feel the mood hit me.
Did you do your time lapse?
Yes, I did. No, I don't like that eye. That eye makes it look like he wants to, like sell you a streamer's. He does that and then he poofs. Oh, that's hilarious. Wait, I got checked over, guys. Don't forget your time lapse. Oh, dear Lord, Joseph. Dear Lord. Okay. Let's get this going. Through this. I haven't done a dragon in a while. We need dragons, right? Yeah, we need dragons. We need dragons. Just a quick little. Do the time thing. Okay. Well, the other thing I'm working on, right now anyway, is trying to make my pictures more dynamic, which is very tricky. So I've drawn, let's say this is a dragon, okay? I've drawn a lot of dragons. How do I draw a dragon in a way that I haven't? So we get sketchy. I got to put my with some kind of jam on. Sorry, guys. Failure to jam is not something I can deal with right now. So let's put this on, and we'll go Brave New Worlds. Thank you, folks, who've been sticking around. Question mark? Probably don't want to know. Oh, yes, Joe left a note telling me that something was going on, but he didn't leave it till right when Rafferty ducked out, so that I can't ask him what he's up to because it's Joe and he does things. Man, if I made this be a pain in the butt. Why did you make it to be a pain in the butt? Because apparently that's where I wanted to. I woke up this morning and chose suffering. That's okay. I may play with the spiky bits on it, but still, it's not bad. Do that. Leg. Just throw a leg in there. This is going to be the follow through. I may have to add some kind of smack. Owl, bang, whatever. At least some motion. Still on the target. That's way over where it needs to be. So we'll do this. That's fine. There we go. That leg should be cocked more. Three more! Dynamic! Push it! Push the pose. Dang it. If you guys think I talk to myself a lot while I'm streaming, you should hear me when I'm not being properly recorded. I have considered, and someday I may do it, a draw stream that goes straight to a Discord, just so that I can, occasionally say 4-letter words that I shouldn't say when I'm frustrated, and I can listen to music that's copyrighted and stuff. I want to give it like a giant freaking tail. So the tail might be all the way here. But we'll see. This do that. Right through. Well, not too bad. Get a little bit of old school D&D-ish action going. Because sometimes you have to take Fridays and you have to make them yours. Sometimes the dragon of your doubt and the concerns is right there telling you no. And I actually did all my inking in Zero, which I usually don't like to do. I wonder if I'll do it. Okay. Now I'm going to work on that. Real talk to the 8 folks who are here. Does anybody really want me to get on the streams and do something tonight on NBC? Well, for NBC? I may have been watching some pieces from one of my favorite isekai anime last night at one point with my lovely wife, called Arifueta from Commonplace to Strongest. And while that's not, fit for everybody, because it's really not. Let's move her up a bit. Let's thick her up a bit too. Just a little bit. Skinny thin. I don't have a problem with skinny, but she's a fighter. I want her to be good. See, I don't like that leg, so I'm going to do it like this. I can change that a little bit. Just a bit more, yeah. Give a bit more of that. But that means that this flat line is there. This one, give her some actual, I don't know, thighs, the thigh. Worry about her boots in a bit. Is there something to do there? Yeah, it's not too bad. They're both thick in that area. Not as thick here. Why am I starting on her anatomy? I'm starting on her anatomy because human anatomy is a bit, or human-esque anatomy, is a bit easier. Oh. Do I like that? I don't like that at all. Undo, 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 undo. And one moment. I got to do a parental thing, so I'm going to say, I'm going to mute for a second. I have to tell Sandra to get his lunch started. Now, why am I not making my son's lunch? I am not making my son's lunch because I've worked to teach him how to make his own lunch. So if I'm doing a stream, or something like this, he can do, needs to do, to eat. As winter comes up and some of my other projects wrap up, I can start looking back at perhaps a more interesting project. Alrighty, that I've been putting off. And the hair should she have? What kind of hair should she have? Well, I'm working on this. I'm going to give her crochet. Bit of pauldrony action. lines for the chest here, lines for the thigh, and knee, back of the leg. Oh yeah, okay, I kind of like that. Oh, if you must run, hey, you have to run, that's fine. Just be sure to hit like on the way out. It's fire! That'll do. And why do you do so many elf girls? I like drawing elf girls. Elf girls amuse me, so I draw a lot of elf girls. Draw what you like. I sometimes draw little hobbit people. Hobbit people amuse me. Oh, need to switch to my hard eraser. Senator, did you go out the door? Okay. All right, guys, and yet please feel free to ask questions and comment while I am doing this. This is not meant to be a silent while I stream. Sit back and watch me draw. So I know there's some draw streams where where there's nothing. No. We are troopers. No, we. Oh no. She's got some Shia energy. I like that. We'll work on the striking one. His head and. Whoop. Okay. Dude ran afoul of some eyeliner, and I'm absolutely here for it, though. There we go. We have bigger, broader lines here. Do this. Push some teeth up there. I need to plate that eye though. I need to plate that eye because it needs to be very expressive. So what we're going to do, just completely redo that. Now, I'm at the part where I'm going to just kind of run amok and do details that have nothing to do with my original drawing, other than to be like, where did that come from? Well, I needed the space to do it, so this is this. And the frill dragon, sure. Frill dragon's good. This action here, yeah. That. Fill. We're only to editing later. Yeah, that works. Anyway, now we'll come back here. Spread that neck waddly thing out a little bit. No, no, ouch. I don't like that angle at all. That hurt. There we go. Nope, still not bang along. How many times am I going to do this? That many? I was about to say, as many as it takes. And then I hit it right the next time. Which is good. Let me... Okay. I need to come over here, zoom out. Wing lines. Wing lines. Elbow pads. There we go. Okay, we know this has to go here. Now this has to go right there. This. Back like that. Go back. Whoops. On this. Wow. Oh, you can tell it's starting to get late. My lines are getting wobbly. That. Ooh, this is the hard part because whenever you're doing parallel curved lines and you don't have a French curve with you, whoo! Getting that kind of curve to work, that's a little shrunken this guy out quite a bit. So I was looking at that. I don't think the musculature is reading like I want it to. So let me do that. A little bit of trunkers on the thigh. Back here so you can tell that this leg is ditched right. There we go. Add just a bit more bulk to the design. I need to practice drawing claws, but I'm not going to right now. So there will be some, Nick, you're cheating. Yes. Yes, I am. Now there is a thing called stabilization, which will help you if you are so inclined to draw a little smoother. Part of the reason I am not using it as much is I end up fighting it as much as it ends up helping me. So there are ways to make things a little easier. That's there. That's like that. This. There. Not make it black. I don't know yet. White this side. Look at that. Okay. So we have that going on. Let me see how much space I have. Time to do some shadiness. Guess we need where she got up to. There we go. Now, let's get rid of blues. See, it's not as bad as I thought. It's not great, but it's not as bad. We can work with this. So let's work with this. First off, whoa! Almost got there. I missed something. Ah, that's what happened. Cool. So we'll come back to our pen. Work here. Now, do this. Alrighty. Now we're going to come back. We like her. She looks good. I am happy with her. I am not happy with the dragon yet at all. It's going to take a little bit, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with taking your time. And since I am putting in a significant amount of time here, please like, share, subscribe, do all those things that you know you have to do to help the YouTube channel grow. I am on a slow and steady march. Oh, hi, Xander. Let's see, I lost the line in the price. But please, if you would consider sharing this around, in fact, sharing anything you find either on the Nick Tockert channel or the Historical Fencing Guild channel if you're watching me on Friday nights, or on the Independent Creator Directory channel, where I stream to help offset content for Joe. And he shared his link to donate to him. Please consider doing so. It could go a long ways, and Joe does a lot of good for a lot of people, myself included. It sounds like he's up to things again. So, now we're starting to get some. Erase a little bit of that. It's hard to tell on dragons. If I do that, now we've got a little bit more fear going. I want there to be some fear, because this was a schmack. This isn't like that. This is not the greatest image of all time, but I'm proud of it because I am trying to be a little more dynamic. I'm trying to play with line weights a little bit. Yeah, I'm at the point where my hand is shaky. I'm tired, and I would love to either go take a nap or eat some cake or something, because it is just that part of the day. But I'm not going to let that stop me. We'll do a little bit of cleanup here. Whoops, not that way though. I don't like the way that looks. There we go. Now, here, that's blocked, that's blocked. She seemed to be closed pretty well, actually. With darkening. Come over here. Oh, that's yellow. Fuck. Not what I tried not to play. Boy, there's more detail. That's it. This is detail. More on that. Now we're starting to get this feeling like she must have jumped from like way up there. Dang. Thanks. Hi, Stuart. I know you guys want me to come out and cuddle and probably refill your lunch bowls. I'm almost done, buddy. Are you sitting there? Okay, you're talking, but you're not sitting yet. Okay. This isn't too bad, though. Now. Phil, let's give myself another layer to make life just a bit easier. Grab a good, solid color like this. Whoa, totally forgot to change some things. For other layers. Oh, and make this a multiply layer so the lines stick out. That is starting to look like a thing that just happened. Not mine, but Follow Man looks cool. Advertises X-Men vs. Kaiju. Oh, thank you for that link. And you have a good one. I know these long streams are rough on you guys, and I appreciate you folks to stick around. But yeah, I'll let that one say it. It's not perfect at all, but it works. Let me look at something. Let me see if I have something. Oh, I've never played with this tool yet. We'll go undo, go here. Go what? Let's see. Okay. We're getting there, though. There's something to be found. That's good. Okay. If I hit multiply, what happens to this layer? It all disappears, which is what I expected. Okay. Well, just out of curiosity. Undo. Let's go back to this down slash. I'm trying different. That's almost there. Okay. Well, I'm just trying to figure out how this works. Okay, that's going to give it. Okay, it's going to be great. How's that doing that? Away. There we go. I'll get it figured out. Okay. No. We'll just do it this way. One thing I don't like is I wish I could curl, cause the lettering to curve more. Well, there's one way to do it. There's one way to do it. Let's go old school. And let's go here. Now I'm just going to play with the lettering a bit. Yes, my hands are shaking. Yes, my hands are shaking. That's not bad. Not great. That's not bad. I actually bought a book on lettering and formatting to try to get better at it, and God's honest truth, it was formatted so bad I couldn't use it. I couldn't even read it. Yeah. So okay. Let's try. I like a lot to do this for only editing later. But very, very light gray. I'm going to make it multiply. I'm doing this so that when I go here, I like this. Oh, wrong layer, wrong layer, wrong layer. Let's just go wrong. There we go. We can have some fun with it now. Shape. Almost there. I like that. Layer color black. Black. That wasn't what I was aiming for. Oh, because I'm on the wrong layer. Okay, that's fine. Let's do that. Here. Layer color. says black, it is not black. Black racing. That's a smash. And we can just grab this. No, yeah, we'll just do it this way. Yes. Here. Oh, I'm really going to annoy the heck out of somebody doing this way. I gotta pick a font that will be funny to me. Gouty step. There we go. Bonk. All right. Oh, colorful. It's not. That was not what I was aiming for, but that. I will do. Take this. Like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. Add layer and put it under here. Get this to the shapes. No, I won't get up on that. Directions. No, I think that was spiky. Because that would be too nice. We're just going to go here. No. I've done it right. Let's see how. Okay. We'll see. Almost there. Brush size. 7. And comes this layer. I need my eraser. What do you mean I can't custom erase this layer? That's BS. Okay. That still works though. File. Honestly, this is a fun one, so I'm going to save this as bonk. And yeah, I hope you guys like this. We're going to go bonk. And going to export the time lapse for this insanity. Is this my finest? No, but it was fun. And thank you guys for sticking around into the 3rd hour of this stream. Say bonk. And bonk. Cancel. Yeah, no, we'll do it. For PNG. because it's a fun one. Live stream bonk. Bonk. And we will export the time lapse. I think it's already exported, so I just need to come here. Oh, I'm almost ashamed of the shenanigans that I have pulled. And we'll just in red go. Never mind. I was supposed to be in red. Why are you not in red? You are supposed to be red. Never mind the furthermore. Now we'll take this. And we'll play with it a bit. Because this is actually quite atrocious. My comic book friends are going to laugh at this one. And I know. The question is, how ashamed or amused am I? Let's do it like this. The smaller it gets, the more. Do this. Oh, okay. I like that. Hold on. Oh, it won't fit right here. Yeah, that'll do. That's a funny one. Okay. And we are going to go here. Export single layer JPEG. And we are going to save this as 9/27/24. Oh, forget my MTFs. MTF. There we go. Someone will get a kick out of that. Maybe you, maybe not. Thank you to the 4 people still watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this program, especially the person on Twitch. Feel free to weigh in. This was a goofy one, but sometimes you want goofy ones. So let me cut the music for a moment. I'm going to run a couple ads because I got some great people who I want to promote. And then I'll be back. Folks, I always want to try to make sure I support my good friend, Kat Rothermel. So check out the Rothermel.
Hi, this is Kat. During the school year, I'm Mrs. Rothermel. But otherwise, I'm Rock and Roll Art Goddess, writing about my past and filming the present. I need you to join my Rock and Roll Art army and to check out my merch on Zazzle.com. What started out as journal therapy is now 4 books, I see, and an Instagram account to blow off steam, becoming a book, with another to do the same. A short film for a friend. No, this is not the end. Peace, love, and let me art.
All right, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the program. Sorry if I'm a little raggedy today. Stick around, maybe here in a few hours. I'll be doing something else for you lovely good folks. Or maybe not. We'll have to see. We had 3 goofy pictures. Let's see. Let me just come back over here for a second and go open recent And we'll go recent. So we'll show those back up for you guys. First was our happy little mushroom witch girl having a good time with her cats and looking at a fish in Crossing the Harvest Tree. Fall Fire Festival was absolutely cutting loose on shading at practice for the fun and benefit. And of course, Bonk. Why Bonk has an asterisk, I don't know. Probably has new unsafe stuff, but we are set for the week. They were all fun. I'm going to save that because I think that asterisk means I need to say there's unsafe changes. And with that, guys, I will see you Friday. Keep writing, keep drawing, keep creating, because when you do, you can edit it. You can change it. You cannot edit a blank page. I love you, and you should too. I'm going to take Foxy's advice and get some food and rest, and then stream. See you Friday.